Welcome guys to a classic movie tower gear review. I'm gonna go through every single piece in this tower and we're gonna find out if it's worth it or not. First of all, rewards are top notch and I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm mostly curious about the gear. It looks amazing. Look at this easy dye. Look at this Johnny. Look at his muscles, just oof. Okay, so this is Fusion X stats. Uncommon pieces. Well-deserved break. That food looks like it's gross. I don't know why. Toughness boost. Garbage. Damage boost. Take 25% less damage from special attacks when blocking. Garbage. I don't like this piece. I would never use it outside. Unless you can stack this with other pieces that reduce your special attack damage and you can become immune to special attack damage. Maybe it's not garbage. Maybe there is a way to make some kind of juicy cheese with this piece of gear. We'll see. 20% all special attack and blockable chance. I don't like special attack and blockable chance. You know this, so I think it's useless. Half a bar of starting power. There's other pieces that give you half a bar of starting power. It could be useful for, like, for example, if you're doing friendship strategy in this tower with Scorpion, Hellspawn Scorpion, you can give him this and Wrath Hammer, and he's gonna start with X-Ray. Could be useful, but I don't think it's useful outside of the tower, to be honest. Scene cut. Oof. Did he cut the finger? That's hilarious. Easy dye. Also, I like how you can see the regular version and Fusion X graphics. 25% chance to apply fire on the combo ender. Fire lasts 30% longer. This is the best piece in the game. I just imagined this on MK11 Scorpion. My god. I'm gonna be using MK11 Scorpion a lot in this tower, but I do need to max this piece out to get advantage, take advantage from 30% longer fire. I can even... Honestly, I can see myself using this piece in actual, like, in any tower on MK11 Scorpion. I just can't see how is this not a godly piece. Fire on combo ender, first of all, is incredible. Even though he does apply fire on combo ender, but this, I think this will be a longer fire, and I wonder if it can stack with his regular fires, because MK11 Scorpion technically is he can stack fire because of his passive. I'm gonna need to check. Even if you don't stack the fire, still 30% longer fires on uncommon piece. I think this is an insanely good piece of gear. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm in love with Easy Dye. I hope I get it maxed out soon. Tin Hat. Recovery boost. Could be good for survival. Reduce power on special attacks, 30%. For a rare piece, that's really good. 50% chance the opponent minigame will not add bonus damage to special attack. I wonder how this works. Like with AI, when they do their special attacks, do they, like, roll? Oh, I see. I see. It has nothing to do with the opponents. This is the piece for bosses. I don't know how it works against AI. Does it mean that they will always score like 0 on their mini, like half the time they'll do less damage? Or does AI even take the bonus? Or does it just roll like a random number? This is interesting. I do like the graphics on it. I don't know how good it's gonna be. Again, need to be done some testing, but I'm sure it's mostly this piece of gear was created for the bosses. This will mean you will not be doing much damage to bosses at all. 50% of the time. Wow, that is devastating. That's like a reduction, like decent reduction to your damage, I think. I do like recovery and power cost reduction. This could be good for survival. Alright, Stunt Award. Basic attack and blockable chance. Yes, best piece in the game. Honestly, if it has unblockable, I don't care what else it does. First of all, it looks amazing. It looks just incredible. 100% chance to gain shield on success. I'm gonna go as far as to say this is the best rare piece of gear in the game. I haven't even read... I just read first two things. And I don't care. It has two, in my opinion, of the best things that gear can do for you in this game. One is unblockable. Two is shield. And it's 100% when maxed out to gain shield on special 2. That's better than any other way I've seen in this game of gaining shield. Imagine giving this to a character that you can spam your special 2. Like, it's insane. What else does he do? Snare immunity when shield is active. Don't care about that. I mean, it could be useful. I wonder if it would work if you, for example, combine it with Weekend Dead and you start the match with Weekend Dead and Stunt Award. You probably will get snare immunity. But honestly, for maxed out ability, it has some uses, but it's not mind-blowing. This first two things, I'm gonna say it right now. I think this is the best rare piece of gear in the game. I think it blows Varmints like he had out of the water. Though, only when maxed out. If it's not 100%, it's gonna Varmint like he had better, because it gives you 100% chance of shield. It's just reduced duration of the shield. And also, yeah, but we haven't seen the duration of the shield. So I'm gonna say it right now. This is the best rare piece if you have it maxed out. It's absolutely disgustingly good. And I haven't even tried it. And also, I'm just realizing Cripple is gonna be king in this tower, because you don't want your enemies to do special 2s on you. And also, they're gonna be breaking your blocks all the time. Director's Makeover. Critical hit chance boost. It's okay. For for accessory? I've never seen accessory. I mean, there's probably accessory with critical chance boost, but this is very rare, and this is amazing. Shield break on critical hit. Oh! It's not as good as shield break on block breaker, but I think... I mean, is it? Because with 35% just from this piece, you're going to be landing a lot of shield breaks. And shield breaks, you know how much I love shield breaks. It's almost as good as the shield itself. 100% chance to apply incurability on users tag in. What? This is the best incurability piece in the game now. And incurability is insanely useful against certain battles. Like against MK11 Shang Tsung teams, against Fire God Liu Kang teams, against Day of the Dead teams. My god! What is this rare gear? This is insane! I don't rely on healing much. Oh my god! Did they do this to nerf Aaron Black's healing? Because when you kill somebody and the next person tags in, you cannot heal anymore. So, I mean, maybe. But honestly, I can see so many uses for this piece. I'm blown away by this rare gear. I'm gonna do my best to max it out on my main account, if I ever get it back. Alright, let's take a look at epics. I'm already sold. This is funny. Stunt buddies. For any debuff that user applies to the opponent, the user has 40% chance to gain vampire and basic attacks for 10 seconds. What? User applies to the opponent. So if you apply a debuff, you can get a vampire and basic attacks for 10 seconds. I don't think vampire and basic attacks is very useful. It's nice, but I don't think it's very useful. For any block breaker attack, the user has 100% chance to apply debuff to that opponent for 10 seconds. I have a feeling then it's going to be like 50% chance when it's fusion 0. So anytime you break their block, you're applying a debuff. It doesn't even need to be maxed out. Any percent chance in this case would be enough, because you cannot apply more than 1 every 10 seconds. And you will definitely do a block break within 10 seconds. I wonder what kind of a debuff. This is way too random to be good, because you could be applying debuffs that are not helping you at all. I mean, it's like... It's good, but it's also so unreliable. I don't think I think it's fun, but I don't think it can be part of any good strategy just because of the fact how unreliable it is. Johnny Cage. On incoming special attack or X-Rays fatal blow, Johnny Cage has a 50% chance to swap himself with a stunt double. This is genius. Who will receive the damage instead of him. This effect can be triggered until the stunt double is out of health. What affects the health of stunt double? Is it the same health as Johnny Cage? It kind of sounds like he has Guardian Terminator built in. So it makes sense to run this piece with a lot of health. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Once again, 50% chance, which means it's not going to be reliable, but I can see how it can be a very fun piece to play. But is it actually super useful? I don't think so. Outside of the tower, I don't think so. And maxed out ability. For every 30% of max health lost, the user temporarily gains protective buffer. So if you combine this with his brutality piece, which you cannot do. You cannot put Fashion Dominator and Stunt Buddies at the same time, which is a problem. That would be such a cool strategy. The user temporarily gains protective buffer for 10 seconds. The protective buffer gets larger depending on the amount of max health lost, with a maximum size equal to 50% of the wearer max health. This is gonna be such a pain on the bosses. Wait, is this for real? Could you remove this with I wonder if you could steal this with some gear. This sounds not that great for you, but it sounds insane for bosses. Imagine a boss gains 50% health buffer when you get them to 10% health, and then it's gonna reset every time. This sounds disgusting. Wait, is this for real? So basically, they get like 50% shield. That's what I'm understanding. Once they get to 10%. And it happens 3 times. Once at... I don't get how this works. I don't understand how this works. For every 30% of max health lost. So when you lose 30%, you get a buffer. Then you get 60%, you get another buffer that's bigger, and then you get to 90% and you get the third buffer. And the buffer sounds like it works like a shield, so you have like extra 50% shield that you have to break through before you can start damaging their actual health again. If that's the case, and if it works on bosses, we're doomed! But as a piece for your player, I don't see anything that great about this piece. I'm not super excited about this one. Rage Wrench. Who comes up with the names of these? Chance to drain 10% of the opponent's current max power on combo enders. So current or max power? I don't get it. Is it 10% of the max power, which is third of a bar? Or is it... I don't get it. Anyway. Each next hit that was not avoided by the opponent gives 5% basic attack damage boost. Maximum boost is 100%. Resets upon taking a hit? This sounds like garbage. I might be wrong, but it sounds like pretty garbage. Power that was drained on combo enders is stolen for the user if it's maxed out. I don't like this. I don't know. It doesn't seem OP. It seems like it's very, very, very situational. It's probably going to be good for this tower. But it feels like it's designed to make our life miserable in boss battles and in tower battles, not to actually help us with anything. I just don't see any like decent use for this piece. I might be wrong. I might not just see it on the first glance, but so far I'm not impressed with epic pieces. Primal Bait. Is it dinosaurs? Hilarious. Chance to apply blind unsuccessful special 1. 60% chance to disable 1 random piece of opponent's equipment for 13 seconds. I wonder how it's gonna work. Like, let's say I disable an armor of a boss and it drops from like 5 million health to like 500k health. And then I do a nut punch and they die. if that's how it... If it only disables the effects of the armor, I don't think it's super good. It's like gonna be like Treacherous Tanya. But if it actually disables the health and damage boosts from the tower gear, I can see a lot of use in it. But again, I only can see the use of it in the towers. Chance opponent attack to reflect 50% damage. And distribute it evenly to the whole enemy team if this attack was avoided by the user. So basically when they're blind, if you dodged an attack, you reflect 50% damage of it and distribute it evenly to the whole team. And it's not even 100%, it's 70! So on top of the blind chance, which they will have like a little chance to miss you, and every time they actually miss you, there's only 70% chance that damage will be done to the entire enemy team. I kind of wonder if it works with any kinds of evasions. Like, what if you give this piece to Assassin Jade, and if somebody does special attack and you evade it? Like, on basic attacks, I don't see the use of it. On special attacks, if this can work with evading special attacks, but you do need additional gear or Jade for this. There is a few pieces of gear, like Serpent... oh god, forgot the name. The armor, the Reptile's armor that allows you to evade special attacks. Like, if that would work with this together, it could be a fun strategy. But again, too many percentage chances that things cannot work out. I don't think it's a reliable strategy. Again, I'm not impressed with this piece. What is this with this epic gear? Final one, Director's Chair. 100% chance to gain Dispel on successful special attacks. For every bar of power spent by the user's team, the team gains 30% critical hit damage boost for 20 seconds. Spent. This critical hit damage boost can stack up to 3 times. So we can get up to 100% extra critical hit chance damage for 20 seconds. Huh. I see how you could maintain all 3. Wait, all teams. So this piece actually affects everybody in the team, which I like. This is good. So every time I do a special attack, I gain this boost for the entire team. It's totally possible to do 3 special ones within 20 seconds, or to do special 2 and special 1. And especially if you're using something like Rusty Chainsaw and you do just 2 special 2s, it's going to cost you much less. Okay, I actually like this one. This could increase your damage by a lot, especially if you have critical hit chance gear. I like this. Okay, this is the first epic piece I actually like. Let's see what it does for Joker. For every teammate's final death, the Joker gains 10% power generation boost. And all incoming attack damage reduction. 10%. The faster the teammate dies, the larger the damage reduction is. Okay, this is interesting. So there are ways to reduce damage in this game. I wonder if it's going to stack with this. Imagine starting Joker with 2 bronze cards. And then with the right set of gear, if you sacrifice your bronze cards immediately, maybe there is a way to make Joker immortal. I'm going to look into this as soon as I can get back into my account and get this piece. And a Joker. Okay, if anybody has an account with all this new juicy gear, I want to try this out. Let me know. I'm actually very excited about this piece. I don't think it's good. It seems very situational and requires very strenuous setup. And there are so many things that can go wrong with this. But if it's actually possible to cheese it and become immortal, oh boy. 50% chance to gain invulnerability when debuffs were removed by Dispel from the user. So this basically requires you to have debuffs on you. I don't know, this piece, in my opinion, is probably the best out of all the epic pieces. But it's still, I wouldn't call it an amazing piece. I don't know. It's fine. It's not great. It's fine. I'm more excited about these rare pieces. Like these last 2 rare pieces, like this one, Shield Break on critical hit, and Incurability on Tag In. My god, now that is useful. And this one, Stunt Award? Oh, well, I will actually probably pay money to max this piece out before the tower goes away if I can't max it out naturally. I don't even care. I'm not going to probably buy epic packs. I'm going to buy rare packs because this piece is fire. If you drop it, you're lucky. Anyway, what are your thoughts about the new gear? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.